Oh, what's going on, guys? How you doing? Anyways, today in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do Krauser no damage on professional difficulty. So I'm going to probably start making this a series, dude, because quite frankly, I've kind of realized this ever since I've finished my no damage run of this game on professional difficulty. I've kind of realized, man, I should probably spread the knowledge a little bit. And so that's what we're going to start off with here with what I think is probably the hardest part of a no damage run, which is Krauser. Specifically, this fight in Chapter 11, right after the Lewis section. So I'm going to be showing you guys and teaching you guys everything I know about this boss fight in order to be able to complete it no damage, for those of you who are trying to. So, for starters, what you obviously want to have for this fight is this combat knife, fully upgraded, with its exclusive upgrade and everything. Now, you can get away with not having it upgraded, but it helps if you have it. For this fight, I'll tell you this much right now, you need every single advantage, so just do it. And if you're not too picky, having the primal knife actually is a little bit more optimal for the fight. But if you're doing a no bonus weapon run, then you stick with this thing, obviously. So yeah, let's get into the fight, and I'm going to show you guys all the techniques that I have learned. And I'll say this much right now. If there's any part of this game I had to practice a lot to do the no damage run, it was Krauser, because he is by far the hardest part of the game, like I said earlier. You miss one parry, or you misread his attacks just a little bit, and he will hit you regardless of what you think. Because it's very, very easy, man. You fuck up just a little bit, and you're done. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what to do in this fight. Now, is it guaranteed? No. But I'm going to kind of walk you guys through this, because I didn't actually do that when I was streaming the game for obvious reasons. Because I have to be extremely careful with how I play this. So I'm going to show you guys what we do. So when you start this fight off right here, what you actually want to do immediately is not create too much distance away from him. You actually kind of want to walk in his face a little bit, so he doesn't and I'll explain why, but you want to kind of walk into him and then kind of start slowly backing up. And another thing is, I'll show you guys right now, when you parry him, you actually do get a chance to swing at him once. That's what I do. Certain attacks, especially when you kick him like this, you can actually get away with swiping him twice. Alright? And then there too. Like after he swings at you there, you can attack him once. But again, the biggest tip I can give you guys for this fight is be very patient. Don't get fucking greedy. Don't rush anything. Because if you rush this fight, he will hit you. You want to take things very methodically, very slowly. Right? I'm just going to give you guys an example of a decent run here. Because this is my first attempt here, and I'm not really even trying right now, because I'm commentating this. But another thing is, too, when he does that 5 swing attack right there, he can either do the grab into that spamming F section, or he will do a QT where you have to press E to evade. It kind of is a 50-50 chance of which one he's going to do. So you have to be very extremely observant of what he's going to do there. You have to be ready for either attack, right? So there's one little section there that I did there, first attempt. Just to prove to you guys that I know what I'm talking about, right? So let's just go run this back again. And we'll try this again. Okay, so again, when you start the fight here, immediately like walk into the middle here and just ready up and then start walking backwards nice and slow. Because when you walk backwards, it's actually easier to parry his attacks. And you want to create a little bit of distance away from him so he doesn't fucking slash your ass easily. Because he does those side swipe attacks very, very quickly. And if you're right up in his face, you're almost certainly going to get hit. You see, like that one right there. Like, and that one there. And then also there, too, when he jumps above you like that, you can get a free swing off on him before he can even attack you. So you always want to capitalize on that. But again, here, after these 4 attacks here, he'll either do the kick to you where you have to press evade, or you do this grappling QT kind of. The one thing I'm going to say right now, though, man, is when you do that grapple. Well, one big thing here, though, is when you kick him with that specific animation, you can actually hit him with the knife like 4-ish times. So you want to be mindful of that. And that's another tip I want to give you guys. I know I'm all over the place, but this fight is very all over the place. If you get way too far away from him, like here, if you have a decent distance away from him like this, he can actually throw knives at you. And so you want to be very careful about that, because they will damage you. There's also another attack which you want to be careful about. If you're really far away from him, let's see if I can recreate it right now. If you're really far away from him, he will start sprinting towards you. right? I just want to prove that right now. He can sprint towards you, so you gotta be very careful about that. And then there's another thing you can actually do. If you're like a decent ways, like he does that attack. See that attack right there? If you have a decent distance away from him, he will do that fucking attack right there to where you'll like lunge towards you. It's almost unavoidable if you're like closer to him. So that's why I say for this fight, man, you always want to be very close to him. Like not like breathing down his neck close, but you want to be like, I would say 4 or 5 feet away from him at all times. Because if you aren't, he will throw knives at you. And he will do that attack you just did earlier where he'll like lunge towards you. And it's pretty, okay, it's pretty like, pretty telegraphed. Like you can see like he goes onto the ground a little bit and he's showing that he's going to do that attack. But if you're too close, you will not be able to avoid that attack. But yeah, like I said, a couple of tips, like I said, is stay close to him. And one other big thing is, let's go back to it, run it back. Another big thing is when he does grapple you, after that 4 swinging phase, which let's recreate real fast. And when you do that, you can actually, if you're really quick, when you do that parry there with that specific animation, you can actually swing in his face twice, if you're feeling ambitious enough. But again, my big thing is genuinely don't swing at him unless you kick him. Like every time you kick him, you can get away with at least 1 swing. And that's generally what I would recommend. Every time you kick him, you just swing in his head specifically quickly, and then move back immediately. Unless you do this kick right here, you can actually get away with swinging on like 4 times. So that's the only kick where you can actually get away with more than 1 swing because he's down for a long time. But every other attack, I only recommend only one swing to the head after an attack swing. Like this kick here. This regular kick here, only knife him in the head once. And that same thing with that. When he jumps over you like that, always make sure to hit him and you'll stagger him. After you stagger him, you want to just move back a little bit. Create some distance. So he doesn't just sideswipe you immediately. And again, same thing here. This animation here, you get that, you can swing in his head 4 times. And then the fight's over. See, again, it's all like, I will say this much right now, man. Every tip I give you guys right here, it's still going to rely on you guys practicing a lot and kind of getting your timings down because this fight is very difficult, especially if you're first starting out and practicing him. Because again, all it takes is 1 swing and he will hit you. But again, same thing here. He jumps over you, swing at him so he staggers, and then move back. This attack here, you swing at him twice. But again, even that animation, I probably only recommend 1 swing to his head. It's just safer that way. If you're feeling ambitious, you can do more. You can do 2 if you want to, but it's a little bit more risky because you don't have much time to get away from him. All right? Again, this attack here. But if you're really close to him when you perform that kick, you can actually get 5 hits in him as well. If you're like right up in his face and you just start attacking immediately, you can get 5 hits. But if you're a little bit further away, I'd only do 4 there. And that's it. Or just keep running it back so you guys can kind of see the process. But this is how I do it. There's obviously more techniques you can employ, but this is what I find is the most consistent. Now, there is one thing. Let's actually get that attack strain to actually happen. But there's actually a specific attack that he does where if you don't spam the key fast enough, he will actually damage you. So let me just show you guys which one that is real quick. I think you guys already, if you're looking at this video, you probably already know which one I'm talking about. But let's see if we can trigger it real fast. The 5 attack string, let's go. This one right here, 2, 3, 4. And this one right here. This one right here, man, if you're on PC, I recommend running a macro. That's what I do. Because yes, you can do it and I can do it too. You can do that one legitimately, but you're going to break your finger, man. And it's not worth it either because it's like if you miss the fucking 1 key, bro, you have to be so fast that if you not optimally as quick as hell, he will damage you a little bit. That's one of the very unforgiving things about the fight. So run a macro. That's my suggestion. You should run a macro for that specific grapple because if you don't spam the key fast enough, he will actually take health off of you. So that's something to keep in mind. Again, you can do it without it, but you have to be extremely fast to the point where you're like breaking your fingers. So I wouldn't recommend it. But yeah, again, Couple more general tips. Let's go through it again. So yeah, to me, man, and another thing is too, it's actually funny, guys, because you actually don't even need to swing on if you don't want to. If you really wanted to, you could just parry in the whole fight and you'll still finish the fight. If you don't believe me, I'll show you. Because there is actually a set amount of time to where if you deflect enough of Krauser's attacks, the fight will end automatically either way. I'll show you. But again, I would still go for the kicks though. I'm not doing it, but if you don't even want to swing on them, you really don't have to. So I'll just prove it. If you just go for the kicks, you can still end the fight, no problem. If you really want it to be extremely safe. That's all you have to do, really. Again, to me, if you really want to, I would just focus. It's all about defense, man. A lot of people think that it's about being defense or offensive to finish the fight. Oh, God. See, that's the attack I was talking about right there. That's the one you got to be careful about right there. If he does that attack right there, and that's why you got to stay close to him, man. Because if he does that attack right there and you're close to him, you're cooked pretty much. It's like the only way you can get out of that is by swinging him at the proper time to stagger him. But don't count on that either. But again, that's not the whole point. I just want to show you guys that you don't need to do damage to him to actually finish the fight. As long as you just deflect all of his attacks and just do the kicks, you can finish the fight off, no problem. Okay, we should be almost done here. There we go. Yeah, we should be almost done now. There's a 5 attack strand. See here again. This attack strand, the 5 swings, dude. Either he'll do 4 swings and then he'll do that grapple, or he'll kick you and you have to evade it by pressing your action key. Either or. Okay, we should be almost done now. Let's go. Oh, there it is again. See, like, that's what I'm saying, bro. And that's another reason why when he jumps overhead like that, dude, that's why I always suggest when he jumps over you like that, you swing at him at least once. Because, again, he can actually do that attack as soon as he jumps over you. I wouldn't recommend not swinging on him there. So every time he jumps around you like that, always swing in his face once. At least once. I see, I just proved it right there. See, the fight will end there, and there's a specific cutscene for it too, where you just fucking, it's like a different cutscene to begin with, and you just parry him. But like I said, yeah, that's it. Like, you actually don't even need to really swing at him to end the fight. As long as you just deflect all of his attacks, and you just do the ones that are required, which is the kicks, you're good, right? So I got one more time, just to kind of drill it into your guys' heads, if you really want to learn this properly. But again, these are all my tips that I've accumulated over probably 200 to 300 times of practice, and that's not even an exaggeration. I practice this fight very, very, very strenuously, because you need to. But again, one more. Let's go again. Parry. One swing. Parry. Kick. Swing in his head once, and then move back. Parry attack. Again, decent amount of distance. Always be right next to him, though, man. Like, not right up in his face, but very close to him. So he's not throwing knives at you or anything. Again, parry. Kick. Knife him in the head once. Now he's going to do the 5 attack string here. And he did the kick instead. Okay, we parry him. Now we do this kick, and then we can hit him 4 times. 3, 4. Evade. Again, man, a big part of this fight is just learning his patterns too. Here's gonna do a grapple. Yep. It's all about like practicing his attack patterns. You know what I mean? Because after you practice a little bit, you'll realize how he likes to move, and he's actually not that tough at all. But again, one swing in the head, just like that. Is there any more tips I can give you guys? Really, like I said, combat knife is preferred. Really, man, that's really what you want to do. Like I said, make sure that your combat knife is fully upgraded. Again, is it necessary? No. But that attack speed is actually incredibly nice to have because you can recover from the swing really fast and then move back from him. Again, you can. I'll show you guys you can do it with a regular knife. I'll just do this fight one more time with the boot knife. You can do it with the boot knife. It's just that you recover a lot slower from attacks and shit. And you also have to worry about your attack or your knife being destroyed too. So you have to kind of gauge its durability. But you can do it with the regular knife too. It's not really that different. Apart from your attack swings are a little bit slower. And it's a little bit weaker, so it doesn't stagger him as easily either. That's another thing. Okay. There you go. Boom. 2 swings. If you back him into a corner there, man, like I say, you can do an extra swing if you want. And see, that's not right there. That's why I say that you should probably have the combat knife, because you can do it with the boot knife. But if your boot knife gets destroyed mid-combat, he will hit you. There we go. Do this. With the regular knife, you can only probably get like 2 swings in here, because your swinging speed's a lot shittier. Yep. But again, it's like I said, all this fight is, man, is just reading Krauser. You have to read him and see what he's going to do. That's it. Boom. Kick him into the wall, and that's it. Like I said, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to put them down below in the comment section. I just purely wanted to do this video because I wanted to share my knowledge with this fight. Because I know it's a pain point in a no damage run, and a big one at that. Because it's 4 hours into the game. If you get hit, you reset from the beginning. It's a pain in the ass. But yeah, like I said, that's everything I have to share, really. If you guys have any questions down below, let me know. I just wanted to do this because, again, I'm going to maybe even do a series of this now for RE4 Remake. How to do every section, or at least all the tough sections of the game. No damage fairly easily. Because I've employed a lot of my own strategies and learned this shit like crazy, like clockwork pretty much. So yeah. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it was informative. Hopefully it was helpful. And I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one.